D&H Gold.
And here we are again. Ho, ho, ho. Little
Ho.
girl, have I got a surprise for you?
Oh, gosh, no thanks.
I don't think you meant to say that. It is Christmas.
Well, no, but, it's my Christmas too.
Oh, fair enough. It is B&H Gold on the run-up to Christmas, of course. Our favourite time of the year. I say that. Is it your favourite time of the year? I really do enjoy Christmas. Always have done. Always will do, I like to think. I like all the run-up. I like the Christmas cards. I love seeing the lights. I like the trees. I love going out and spotting those really weird grottos.
I love Christmas. And, I used to not really like that week in between Christmas and New Year. I was always a bit like,
well, it's no man's land.
Yeah. Now, I love that week because all the stress of preparing is over. You don't really have that many commitments. There's just loads of food around and everyone's in a pretty jolly, relaxed mood.
Do you actually do the preparing?
I help.
Oh, okay.
I tell you what, my blooming roasties are second to none, actually, and they have been requested by the children this year.
Auntie Bessie's?
No, actually, thank you very much. I have
Finders?
a foolproof recipe for making roast potatoes, which involves parboiling them, boiling water for 2 minutes, then giving them an old shake in the colander, and then putting some flour in, shaking them again. Yep. And then I've got my oil heated in the oven tray, in the oven, take it out, piping hot, wang them in, and off you go.
And they're the crispiest of crispy
Yes,
roasties,
they are.
right?
I honestly, I don't boast much about my cooking, as you know.
No.
But I
Very
would
wise.
boast about those.
Oh. What?
You can go off some people.
No,
You're right
roasties.
off my list now.
You can't beat a good roastie. I was watching Tom Kerridge the other day and he was doing roasties and he had like polenta on the outside to give them like a crunch and then so they had a sort of crunchy outside and then
Super
I think
soft
he
in the middle.
parboiled them and then what he does I think is take them out and puts them onto like a baking rack so they all dry right the way off and then he lets them dry. And so if you parboil the potato, then take it out and then let them put them onto a draining rack so there's air coming underneath them and then let them dry right the way out. They form a sort of skin right the way around the outside. And then, of course, that means all of that becomes sort of crunchy.
I'll have to try that one.
Yeah. I have tried it. It does work. So but the shaking thing sort of works and gets those little knobbly bits, which I think was Jamie. And then the Tom Kerridge one is, just parboil them. I don't think he shook them. He just sort of took them out, put them onto the drainer rack, let them go until they're cold, and in the case they get that sort of skin on the outside, and then you put them back in again.
Ooh, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds all right, doesn't it? Okay, so I know you're a fan of the old cracker joke.
I
I
love a
heard
cracker
this
joke.
time of year was always... I don't know whether did you hear this year's best cracker joke? I don't know.
Do you know, I can't remember what the first one was. It was something to do with the House of Commons.
Oh, yes.
And
Why? It's something to do with which sort of peas spoil the Christmas dinner.
MPs.
Correct.
Right. My favourite, and this has been slightly ruined for me for reasons I probably can't fully explain, but I'll just say the joke and then maybe explain afterwards. Oh, hang on a minute. What was it? This is what always happens.
Is
Hang
that
on.
good?
Why? Right. Yeah. Why does Kate Bush have to turn off the heating?
Because she's running up a bill of Wuthering Heights.
You ruined that. She's running up a bill.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh, yes, I see.
Right.
Yeah, right.
But I was talking
I'm
about this
with
on
it now.
breakfast the other day
Yeah.
with Ben Hartley, and I really struggled with the notion of saying Kate Bush on air because I don't know whether I can say.
What's that? Do you normally call her Kate Minge?
You
can
can't say that.
Oh,
No,
no,
you can't
right.
say that.
Well,
That's what you always say.
Right.
That's what you always say. And every single time I think about Kate Bush or I see the name Kate Bush, I'm terrified that I'm going to say that.
I can see where you're coming from, yeah. I can see where you're coming from.
I don't think you can even say that on this podcast.
No,
I don't.
I won't say it again. I won't say it again. Right, I'll tell you what I thought we'd do. Seeing as I know you like it, I've got some questions here, so I thought we might have a quick game of like mastermind.
Oh, okay.
And this is
All
going to
right.
be your specialist subject.
Okay,
So I've
fine.
got a timer here. I'll use my phone.
Oh my
Here
gosh,
we go.
okay.
Right, you ready? So, okay. Right. Your name?
Beth,
Yeah. Your specialist subject?
I'm guessing it's Christmas cracker jokes.
It is Christmas cracker jokes.
Okay.
You need to sound more convincing.
Right,
I
okay,
think.
okay.
I'll start again.
Right, okay.
And next in the black chair,
Okay.
which was purple actually, the purple black chair. Yes, thank you very much for sitting down. Hello, your name?
Beth,
Yep. Your specialist subject?
Christmas cracker jokes.
Christmas cracker jokes. Crap Christmas cracker jokes. Right, you have. I'll give you 3 minutes. 'Cause
Okay.
It's a bit slow.
All right.
And it starts now. Okay. What do you get if you eat Christmas decorations?
Tonsillitis. Tinselitis.
Correct. What did Cinderella say when her photos didn't arrive?
I haven't got my prince.
One day my prince will come. Yeah, correct. Who is Santa's favourite singer?
Can I have a clue?
Blue suede shoes.
I knew it was going to be something to do with Elvis. Elvis.
Elvis Presley, correct. What did Adam say the day before Christmas?
Adam?
Mm-hmm.
It's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas
correct.
Eve.
Why did nobody bid for Rudolph and Blitzen on eBay?
Because they were too dear.
Correct. What do you get if you lie under a cow?
Milk. Udders. Hang on a minute. Udder in your face.
Pat on the head.
Oh.
How did Mary and Joseph figure out baby Jesus was exactly 7 pounds 9 ounces?
Because they weighed him in a manger.
They had a weigh in the manger.
Yes.
Which side of the turkey has the most feathers?
Which side of the turkey? The outside.
Correct. What's the most popular Christmas wine?
Wine. What's the most popular?
I'll have to hurry you.
Oh, Noel, no.
No, I don't like sprouts. What does a frog do if his car breaks down?
Get it towed.
Correct. What kind of motorcycle does Santa ride?
Oh, a Holly Davidson?
Correct. Why was the turkey in the band?
Something to do with gobble.
No. What band you were in? I'll have to hurry you. He was the only one with the drumsticks.
Oh.
What do reindeer put on their Christmas trees?
What do reindeer? Antler horns. Ornaments.
Correct. What happened to the man who stole an advent calendar?
He got 24 days.
25 days, correct. Oh. What does Santa do when his elves misbehave? He gives them...
elf punishment. It gives them the sack.
The sack, correct. What happened when Santa got stuck in the chimney?
He didn't come.
He felt claustrophobic, is actually the answer. Not he didn't come. What has 4 wheels and flies?
Santa Carlos?
No, a bin lorry.
What?
A bin lorry.
Okay.
How did Scrooge manage to win the football match?
Do you think anyone's had enough of this now?
No,
We've got
I'm
anyone
almost
listening. How did Scrooge manage to win? Because he... humbug. How did...
The Ghost of Christmas Past.
What?
The Ghost of Christmas Past.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I know. And how does Santa keep track of all the 5 places he's visited?
On a... you have some sort of...
Sorry, your time is up. You didn't pass on any, and I can tell you, how does Santa keep a track of all the 5 places he's visited? He keeps a logbook. A logbook.
It wasn't bad though, was it?
Very well. You got quite a few right, a few wrong, and well, yeah, not too bad. Could be worse. What about? How about these ones? This is just for anyone.
Okay.
Why was the snowman smiling?
Because it's going to be something to do with balls, isn't it?
You're close. You're in the right area. You're in the right area. We're thinking slightly more Blue Christmas.
Something to do with his balls because somebody.
Possibly. He could see the snowblower coming down the street.
That is actually quite good.
Want to see the North Pole? Because that's what Mrs. Claus calls it. Right. This is my favourite, I think. What is my favourite? Do you get this one? What does Mrs. Claus get when she wears tight pants?
I don't know.
A mistletoe. No, right, okay. We'll leave those now. That was very good indeed. I did rather like this story, which I spotted the other day. A flock, this is in America, of course, where else? A flock of feathered hooligans have been intimidating the residents of Woburn, Massachusetts, with their leader, a tough-talking turkey called Kevin. And Kevin the turkey leads a gang of other hens called Gladys, Esther, Monica and Patricia, and they've been terrifying the local residents by pecking at their tyres and running around the garden. I did rather enjoy that.
I had an animal one. Did you hear my animal one?
Go on.
So it was about Jonathan the tortoise, who's 190. He lives on St Helena, and he's lived there since sort of mid-1950s or something around then. And in 1991, they got him a mate because he'd been a bit lonely and whatever. And for 26 years, they were extremely happy together, but didn't produce any children, which was a bit of a wonder why. And then it turned out that Frederica was actually Frederick.
Yeah, go on, sorry.
Oh, you ruined it again.
Oh, no.
No, you ruined it again. Stop it. Frederica was actually Frederick.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
didn't anyone check?
Well, I mean, you would have thought. I don't know much about tortoises, but I mean, it should be fairly obvious, I would have thought.
Well, I suppose everything's sort of inside, isn't
Although
it?
you don't say hung like a tortoise, do you?
You do. My wife does, but that's another story. So he said 26 years thinking, what am I supposed to do with him?
Yeah. But they were intimate, apparently.
Well, they're probably just good pals. They probably just, talked about tortoisey things.
Probably,
About, you going to the races, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Going down the pub, what you've been doing this week. Do you like, I don't know, acrobatics or sort of driving, that sort of thing. Christmas, having a quick look of some weird Christmas presents. Some of these ones you do wonder sometimes. So, a chicken-shaped wine decanter.
Oh, did you open yours already?
Reindeer costume for guinea pigs.
Who would not want to see a guinea pig in a reindeer costume? I would buy that even though I haven't got a guinea pig.
I did like the look of this one, but sadly I couldn't get hold of it. A sex toy advent calendar.
Wow. That'd have to be a fairly big one, if I can say that.
You can, yeah. It sounds all right, doesn't it? And I also rather like this. There's lots of for people into model train enthusiasts. You can get a burning brothel for your railway. So it's like a sort of building. A fire breaks out in the Joy House. That really upsets both the girls and their guests. Everyone runs out into the burning street in panic, some obviously not even able to save their clothes. Fortunately, nobody is injured in our ideal model world, and everyone gets away with a shock and maybe a smile. LEDs with light effect are installed in the beautiful villa, which imitate the flickering of the fire. The kit also includes a sound chip with the excited screams of the ladies.
Where are you looking for these things?
It's limited to 1,000 pieces, if in case you're wanting one for your Hornby set.
Right, Hornby set.
Yeah, very, very appropriate, isn't it? Lots of food associated with Christmas. Have you got a food that makes you smile in the run up to Christmas? Are you thinking, I'm thinking turkey, I'm thinking cranberry, I'm thinking chestnuts,
just
I'm thinking
everything.
satsumas.
Roasted nuts are always good.
Certainly are.
So they're good. Pigs in blankets, can't go wrong.
Pigs in
Obviously,
blankets,
we've already mentioned the roast potatoes. I love it all. Gravy. Oh, love it. I love afterwards the turkey sandwiches. Oh,
cold turkey sandwiches.
Oh.
Bread sauce?
I've never had bread sauce actually.
Never had bread sauce? Where you been living? Never had bread sauce. Weird. What about cranberry?
Yeah. Have cranberry sauce.
No, that's fine. Right. Quick smile. I'm going to give one. I might have done this before actually, but we've been doing the social committee. Lord knows our sins, organising the party, and Chanel from the newsroom has been on there. What a lovely smile!
I think we've said Chanel before, but she has got one of those smiles.
She can have an extra point.
She absolutely lights up a room
for being
really
smiley
does.
and just being very positive. So top work there. Brings a glow to the room there with your smile. Right, that's more or less it, I think, in the run-up to Christmas. Have you got a festive piece to see us out? I think this probably be the last one this side of Christmas, I imagine.
Do you know, I don't think you can go far wrong with Slade, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Can you do Noddy Hold of It to introduce it?
No.
Oh, go on, have a try.
No. I bet you can. You're desperate to do it.
No, I'm not. I can't really do it.
Go on, do it.
I can't.
Do it.
It's a big shout, isn't it? I'll do it if you do.
Okay.
You have to stand back from the mic. You ready?
Okay.
3, and no cheating.
No, and not you. I'm watching you.
Right, okay. Happy Christmas, everyone. From Noddy, from Beth, and from myself.
It's Christmas!
Yeah, stop now.
I kept going longer than you.
Oh, shut up. B&H don't condone smoking or any other dirty habits that are bad for you other than the ones Beth likes. Any similarity between the podcast B&H Gold and the Benson & Hedges cigarette of the same name is intentional and done purely for comic effect, albeit piss poor. Beth Espy is the registered trade name of Beth Espy Enterprises, available for voiceovers, corporate hosting, TV shows about cars, talking about motorbikes with greasy biker types, and looking after other people's children, but not at the same time. H is the first letter of Howard Kane. The series is sponsored by no one at all. It isn't likely to be. Alex Brindley loves trains.